All right. So good evening, everyone. I understand that we've received the message about the Google Responsible AI course, which we have to do a particular registration in the next 2 days. I looking at the set of instruction, the explanation is well detailed, but I just felt that to support some of us that might not be familiar with what we have, or some people that maybe due to one reason or other will find some difficulties, just to have this short video about it. I was intending having a live session over the weekend, but looking at the timeline of September 20, which is going to be on Wednesday, that might be late, as you've seen here. So let's just quickly go through the post as sent by one of the organizer. So the Google Boost Your AI, after the introduction, they want us, don't forget, look at the timeline. They want us to ensure that we sign up by September September 20, so that we can be able to access the course. And similarly, the course timeline for completion is October 31st. That's next ending of next month. So practically I have about today's September 18th. Practically I have about 1 month, 12 days. So now the major thing I want to do here is the registration of for the store, which is quite straightforward, like I've said. Well, I'll just try to take us through with a kind of dummy account. So we'll be following this step. So I've copied this step on the notepad, and this is what we want to do. Very simple, very simple. So, but some things that you need to take note is that with what I believe, I think you need a Google account, a Gmail account to be able to access this. I might be wrong, but at least it's best that you have a Google account, a Gmail account to be able to access this Google service. And for anyone, I know we have different type of accounts, Yahoo Mail, Yahoo Quest. So you can easily just go to Google email. If you have an existing email, Gmail, you don't need to create a new one. But for anyone, you can easily go come here, search this, and go to create a Google email. One of the key things that you need is to have a phone number, because during the time when you are creating your email, you'll be able to Gmail rather, you will need to do some verification, and they will send a code to you. So you need a phone number that is active. So this, I won't be going through creation of Gmail. I just brought you to this page so that you will know that this is how you can get your Gmail for anyone starting. I want to make this video so that anyone can take it up. I know we are students, we are quite familiar with it. Most of us are students, while we have some teaching professionals in different areas where some people might not be so familiar with this, just to try to put us through some of the basics. So now, when you're able to successfully create your email, and let me just try to log into one of my email accounts. Let me see. I want to say okay. Don't let me log in because I have my Gmail account already here. So let me come to, we'll still get here, but let me just come to this new incognito window, which we'll be needing later. So let me say I want to log into a Google email sign in. Let's say sign in. So I just want to show you that the interface that you should have as soon as you are able to, let me just say I want to sign in this account. So I will just type my password. When I type my password and I have this, I sign in. So can you see that this is my Google email with the name Limitless Mind, and this is the mail account, like where my mailbox is. So when you create an account, you should have an interface like this to show that are you have an email, a Gmail account. So I will sign out so that I can continue the process we have started. Now, like I said, we are following the instruction. They said to redeem the 2 months of free credit, interested applicant should complete all the below step on or before 20. So the first thing, let me bring this down so that you can see it. Participants should follow the next step. So the first thing is to create a free. So what do you need to do? Can you see? Create a free account, a free HTTPS Google account. So they want you to copy this link. So I'll be copying this link, copy to create, and look at the instruction via the join button. So let's go to our web page. Can you see? Can you see? I've clicked it. Let's see what it brings. Can you see? This is the interface I will bring when I go to this interface, and you click your join. So when you click your join, I won't be, if you are using your Gmail account that is already on your browser, you can easily just join with this sign with Google. But for the sake of first time, I want to go by the, just to fill in the form. So it's best that you fill in the form, or if not, join by Google if you have a Gmail account already. So I want to use a dummy name, or not really a dummy name, just some name that I actually attached to myself, limitless mind, and the email that I'm trying to, let me go try. So this is the email, limitless mind concepts, limitless mind concepts, limitless mind concepts at gmail.com. Please, what I'm essentially asking you to do here is to have a Gmail account. It's not compulsory that you create an email having limitless mind concepts. So we are all affiliated. Most of us are affiliated with University of Ibadan, so I select that. So this one, you can try to choose any password. For me, myself, I'll just use suggest password. Okay, I can see that everybody can see this. That's not safe for me. So I'll just prefer to just type a password by myself, since you can all see my password already that Google has sent to me. So I'll just use something that you guys can see that I'm typing on the keyboard. So um so I've typed it, so you guys can see it. So that's about that. So there's just a minute. There are some stairs. Where are the stairs? Follow me. I'm getting it. If I'm not getting it, that means I'm a robot. I think I'm not one. Okay, great. So create account. So you have, by joining this Quill Labs, you should have this is the Quill Labs that you are joining. So when you create the accounts, very simple. Now you've created the accounts, I'm not saving. After that, so after, what's the next step? After creating the account, come into the incognito window. Control CMD plus Shift plus N. This is a short form of what you can use to go into an incognito window. But a simple way, don't forget this is where this is like the normal major browser. So a simple way to go to incognito mode instead of typing all those codes is just press this three button at this end and just say new incognito mode. So the intention behind incognito mode is that is like a kind of a private space that is separating this browser from other browser. You can notice that if I want to try and search Google email now, Google email, it won't bring that I have any account signed in. If it's my normal browser, you'll have seen that it will bring that, this is Ogundipe Abdulateef. Can you see? But in incognito, is a private space. Whatever I log in is whatever I have. So they now said let's continue following the instruction. They said paste this stuff. Can you see this link? Can you see that I'm following the instruction one after the other? So I want to go to my tab where I have the incognito mode. Can you see? This is where I have my incognito mode browser. So I'll just go to a new tab and read the code. Now press enter. All right. So can you see now? You have this platform. What is the next instruction? The next instruction is that sign into your Google Cloud Skills Boost account. So that's your Gmail. That you created, that we just create that I created, that account that I created. So I'll just say sign in. And I click sign in. Don't forget the account is Limitless Mind Concepts. And the password, that password I did not show you guys. So I'm already typing it. So it's not good for me to show you the password so that my space can be saved. They are saying that you have to confirm your account. Oh, true. When I created my account then, I was asked to go and confirm something in my mail. So these are some possible challenges that you might face. So what do I need to do? Very simple. I need to just sign into my Gmail account. So this is the account, I want to put my password. So don't mix this up. I'm logging into my Gmail account here to check the activation link they sent to my mail. The other one that I was using, Google Cloud Skill Boost, is the one that I created when filling that form. So this is my own personal Gmail, the limitless Gmail account which you will see the interface. Can you see? I have it signed up. Can you see limitless mail? So I'll just go to the services and I go to the Gmail. So when I go to the Gmail, I should meet something from Killer. Can you see? Let me see. I can't find anything here. So what I'll just do is I'll just try and look at my spam. So this is another thing. Can you see when I check my inbox, I can't find anything. So as someone very familiar with mails, some mails do end up in spam. And when I go check, I've clicked spam, it's trying to load. Good, great one. So it fell into my spam. So one thing that you need to confirm is if you're not finding the activation link in your inbox, check your spam. So these are some things that you might they didn't send me inbox, and you now go back and be feeling and it will just be coming to your spam. So just come here. Since you know that this thing is safe, put it as look safe. I'm wondering why Google email is falling into spam. I have to do something there, but that's not my parent. But this is what I came to here to do. Confirm email address. Click confirm email address. Okay. This needs to be confirmed, marked not suspicious. So why I'm very sure this thing is trying to protect me from not clicking. So but that's not a problem. All I just need to do, okay. I'm very sure it has gone to my inbox. Can you see? It went to my inbox. So when I went to spam and I clicked it's not a spam, it went to my inbox and voila, I can your accounts are successfully be confirmed. Now that we have confirmed, I'm now moving out of my email to the cloud skill that told me that my account has not been confirmed. Now I need to type in limitless Gmail. Now I'm putting the password of my cloud skill boost Google. Now, not that of my Gmail account, and that is, I won't say that, I'll just press it. Similarly, shouldn't say the password to people. All right. Pardon me if I'm doing a little bit of drama just to make it a little bit of interesting. And wow, we are here. So great one. Now, they said we've done this now. Now, click the profile icon type and verify that you have 9 credits. Let me now go and check. They said I should click the icon of my account and verify. Can you see? This is showing me 0 credits. I've done this before and I had 9 credits. So let's see. What did they ask us to do? They said refresh the web page to check for 9 credits. If not received, log out and perform the above steps again. This happens really. Actually, this is the second time that I'm doing this tonight. I've done it with one of my accounts and my 9 credits came. So I'm having the rare moment, but there's no cause for alarm. There's high likelihood that you won't have such experience. So what do I need to do? They said I should refresh. I'll come here and refresh. Let's see how it goes. Now that I've refreshed, let me go again. Still 0 credit. What's next I have to do? They said if not received, log out and perform the above step again. So what do I want to do now? I want to log out. I'm glad that I'm facing this problem because the first time I did, I actually didn't face it. So I want to log out all my accounts. Initially, Okay, just give me a minute. Let me pause this for a second. All right. Sorry. Um, sorry for the short break. So, like I was saying, what you now need to do is to log out. I want to log out everything. I'm logging out everything. Practically just to be on the safe side, let me just close this browser and we'll start. So I want to go and start the approve process again. I will start from here, open the incognito mode. So I'll come here, I will open the incognito mode. Then next is to use this link and put the link in the incognito mode. I'm putting it here. Well, now, yeah, we're back here. Sign in, great one, limitless. Don't forget that the email and my password is what I need to reset, right? Okay, great one, great one, great one. Let's see. Okay, okay, so let's see what's the status now. Woola, great one. Can you see now? 9 credits. So far, you follow instructions. It's good. It's going to you are on the right path. You are going to get your results. So initially, I was having 0 credits. Now, when I had the issue, I refreshed. It didn't change. I logged out and I logged in back. And here's my 9 credits. I want to be very sure the first time I tried, I didn't face this problem. Now, trying the second time, I faced it, but problem solved. So what's the next phase? The next phase is now we've passed this. No, now, once you have the 9 credits, then click Start Lab. Follow the instructions and complete assessment with a 100% assessment scores. Please ensure you spend at least 10 minutes and refer to the lab and down. So click lab and on. So like I told you, I'm doing this for the second time. So the first thing that you need to do is to just first press the start lab. When you press the start lab, you ask you, are you a robot? Definitely not. Yeah, prove that to me. Okay, use a motorcycle. A motorcycle. Is this a motorcycle or bicycle? Well, let's see. Great. He was a robot. Wow. So this we click down. So the first, you don't need to, what the course that you want to do is already on this. But what you need to ensure is that you spend minimum of 10 minutes as instructed. That means this timer, before you end this lab, it must uh, be at least 35. But I want you to at least maybe just say 34, just to be on the safe side. But 10 minutes minus 45 is 35. So, and it's very straightforward. So this is the lab that I want to do. You just need to go through this page. You don't need to go to another page. They want to explain this interface of Google Cloud Ads on Lab. The interface that you will see, how to access it, before you now be able to go to other labs. But to be familiar with the interface, that's what I want to do. So when I did it the first time, like I said, I actually spent about 10 minutes thereabout if you follow it slowly. But in case if you finish in 5 minutes, please, for you to fulfill the right condition to get the 2 month access, please just follow so you keep reading. So can you see the time is reading 43 minutes? I didn't end up what I'm going to learn. This is what you are going to learn. So this is something about the Google Cloud. This is the definition. This is the Google Cloud Boost. This is the introductory lab. If you are new to cloud computing, that's it. So what you will learn, these are the things that you will learn, everything. Then this is an introductory. So they're now saying that this lab that you are trained, this is an introductory level. And the first lab you should take if you are unfamiliar with Google Cloud. You know, some people are gurus of GCP already, Google Cloud platform, but for the sake of this, our advice you just go through this and don't click any of this. These are other courses, but they are just saying that if you're already familiar, but our advice you just to fulfill this part, don't click it. After you fulfill it, you have your access to get everything that you have. So Don't end the lab. Please don't end the lab. Just continue with this. If you have a personal or corporate Google, sign out of that. We've done all those that. We are now here. We signed in with our Google Cloud Boost account, which is more of like the Kiwi lab that we are account. So, quick labs, sorry, so that if someone from Google is hearing me, I won't have murdered the name of their facility or their platform. All right. So this is just to introduce to us. They are not trying to tell us the interface, the platform. Can you see? They are giving us, when we first started, we saw this start lab, which is showing the end lab here. Don't click it. I'm just trying to show you that they are trying to explain what we have. See, they are talking about the start lab. They are talking about the credit. They are telling you that the one credit that you are seeing is $9. $9 is a lot in Nigeria. 9,000. When I see $9, I'm already multiplying 1.5. That's a lot. So also, but you can't spend this. You can always use this credit on this platform. Then the time, the amount of time. So the score that you'll be having, paying for the lab and all. So as you are doing the lab, these are the questions for you. The condition is for you to have 100. So I'm not asking, we are not cheating here, but me, I'm just answering the question. But if you have truly read the instructions, you will be able to answer this question. They said, answer this one to the build. This builds a temporary environment in Google Cloud. Based on what me I read, it is the Start Lab button that builds it. Let me submit. Is it correct? Wow, it's correct. Great one. They said I'm correct though. They said when the time reaches 0.0, you lose access. Is it true or false? Based on what me I read, it is true. Is it correct? Oh, great one, great one. Some labs have tracking which score your completion of hands-on lab activities. Based on what I read, this is also true. Is it correct? Oh, wow. Seems I might be brilliant. Okay. All right, let's keep going. In order to receive completion credits for a lab that has tracking, you must complete the required labs on activities. Even if I didn't read this, I know yes, before I can achieve something, I must complete it. True. Oh, wow. I've passed the first set of steps. Now I'm going to the other part. We are done with lab fundamentals. Don't forget, I'm also trying to go through this so that I can also have that 10 minutes last. So I have 5 minutes to go. This is the time that I'm checking. So going forward, do not click end lab. This is another warning. Do not click end lab. We've started the lab. That was the first thing I did when I got to this page, since I knew this is the course. Now they want to start explaining this lab details pane. Can you see the lab details pane? Different part of the lab that has open Google Lab button, project feed. Can you see? Can you see this exact thing that is there? They are showing it in picture, just trying to explain that this is the open Google console. If you click this, these are the details that you use to sign in, but you are not clicking it. But just to let you know that when you're doing another lab and you need to utilize the account, this is how you do it. So this is how the credentials will look like. And this was just trying to explain, define, explain. Can you see this Kiwi lab? This is your identity. This identity, these are things that whenever you click this open lab, this is what you are going to use to sign in whenever you are doing the task. But for the purpose of this task, we are not expected to do that. But you can test it. There is no harm. But just don't end this lab until you have spent more than 10 minutes. So can you see open Google console? When you open Google console, you will use another account. When you use another account, it bring place where you have to copy the password here. You just press the button here. When you press the button here, it's copied. Can you see copied? You can paste. You click understand, you will be welcome. So this is the interface that you see when you log in, when you're doing. Now, it's time to test our understanding of what we've done so far again. They said, what field is not found in the left pane? Can you see? For people that, I'm not asking you to cheat, but my left pane, I can see directly. I can just be checking. Project ID, is it fine? Oh, this is project ID. So that one is fine. Password, oh, this is password. Open Google console. Oh, this is Google console. System admin, where are you? Oh, I'm looking for it. Oh, can't find system admin. All right. Oh, great one. Got that? The username in the left panel, which resemble, is a Cloud IAM identity. Well, You still get to know this thing. When you hear something about I am is what will I say? Is a kind of identity management. You actually have identity authentication management. So this is what is saying that, oh, this is you. Like this is this particular person. Is something generated. So this is true actually. This is true. The username resemble Google student at Quick Labs. This is true. I got it. I got it. Got it. So if you can you see, even though it does not totally resemble, but that's the idea. If I check this now, if I check this and well, it's true. Let's go forward. Now, task two, projects in the cloud console. Now, we're telling you that the different projects are available in the cloud console. I don't know, maybe I'm someone familiar, very familiar with Busy Lab, so it's quite actually very easy to understand all these things. But now that we have Quick Labs, something for anyone that is familiar with WizLab, so you will understand how it's going. So now we have this going. So I have about 1 minute to meet up, so I'll be a little bit faster now. So they said an organizing entity of anything you build with cloud, an organizing entity. They're trying to ask you a definition. And let me just go and see. Can you see where did they download, where did they define Google Cloud Project? Can you see? Google Cloud Project is an organizing entity. So that means the answer is Google Cloud Project. So the answers to all these questions is also on this page. So there's no way you won't get everything like they've asked. So Google Cloud Project, is it correct? Oh, great. Quick Lab, Quick Labs result is shared read-only with all Quick Labs, which means you cannot delete. Yes, you cannot delete or modify. That is true. That is true. Great one. Quick Lab Resources is the project where you run all your lab. Let me ask you, pause, based on what you've read, is this true or false? I'm very sure most people will say true because I've been picking true since morning. Whereas Quick Lab Resources is the project. So can you see, let's go and check. What's Quick Lab Resources? Quick Lab Resources project contain files, data sets, and machine images for certain lab and can be accessed from every. It is important to know that Quick Lab is shared read-only. It's just read-only. But look at what the question they're asking. They're saying that is where you run. You don't run your lab on Quick Lab resources. You run it when you are on Google Console. So this is totally false. This is false. Let me see. Ah, I got it too. It will pay me after all this energy to explain, and I now got it wrong. But great one that I got it. So anyone should not miss it. So this we are now done with task two. Task three is talking about navigation, where I told you about the identity access management, identity authentication management. I don't know why this the meaning of I am. As someone, as a cloud person, I am should not be something that I should be training myself to say. But that's by the way. So this is it. This is it. These are different things that you should check in depthly. This is my own second time of running. So there's also test of understanding for this section. Offer quiz access to platform services and also outline its offering. So how do you see access to service? From that, even when they say food, if you go to a restaurant, what shows you what you need to eat, like different kind of food they have, is menu now. So even if I've not read this thing, anything relating to menu will be the one that will show me the service available. So, but it's navigation menu and it has been defined. Basic rules set project level permissions and one basic rules set project level permission and unless otherwise specified controls. This, from what we've read, this is what? Rule. Is rules that will give you the permission of what you can access. If rules does not have the permission of something, you can't access them. So provide all the views, permissions plus permission for action. Managing rule. If you have viewer rule, it's more of you can't edit anything, but since that can provide all permission or is editor rule. Ah, Bula. Now the second to the last task, API. API, the Explain API, yeah, is it is something application programming interface that will enable you. Please ensure you read it and check it. You want to test RMB. When you start a lab, you need an API in your period to start working with cloud. True? Let's check. Oh, I got it wrong. Please, are you guys smiling? So don't get it wrong. So it is false. You don't need an API to start. It's just for you to connect. So I'm done. I'm done. Task 5 ending the lab. They are even teaching you. And so now that they are teaching us ending the lab, since I'll spend more than 30 minutes, more than 10 minutes, I will end the lab. And that is end the lab. So you can just put any comment. How do I feel? I feel good. Additional comments is optional. The instructions are free, are easy to understand. Isn't it? It is. So that's it. In the voice of Live Wasabi said that's okay. So these are now the next lab that you can do. But now I've closed the lab. Now let's go back to the next instruction. They said, click End Lab and submit the lab feedback. You will see that you now have now received a check your profile by visiting. Let's go and check if I now have the profile of I want to check my profile. I'll go to settings. When I go to settings, now I want to see, am I sure I should come here? My subscription. I will go to, can you see subscription? Hola, can you see? I registered today, September 18. September 18 to October 18 is what? 1 month. October 18 to November 18 is 2 months. Now I am here. So from now on, I can easily access this. I know this demo is quite dramatic based on how I've been speaking and how I've taken it, but something that is very important is I've shared this video to be like kind of support with you for you to start this journey. I want all of us to be part. We've been waiting for this for a while. I want all of us to be part of this program. And I intend to ensure that this continuing for different sections and stuff, just to be of a guide to people that might not be so familiar until you guys become a pro. So as you've seen the name that I've used, I actually do refer myself as some limitless AO. That's limitless ability to prepare, and it's all about when trying to be limitless in things that you pursue and not be held back. So I want you to have this kind of strength when trying to pursue this as you've been doing in your other stuffs. So wishing you the best. So I don't want this to be long, so I'll just stop the recording and also stop sharing. I hope you find this very helpful.